In this example, our task is to create a summary IP address. As I explained in one of the previous lessons, it makes sense to create a summary IP address when you have a lot of consecutive subnets. In this scenario here, we have 3 networks called areas. So maybe you're familiar with this terminology. If not, doesn't matter. So these are just 3 different networks. And it takes just a couple seconds to look at this scheme right here and notice that all of these subnets in area 0 are consecutive. So it's 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, and 102. So in order to create one summary IP that is going to represent all of these networks, we're going to list all of them in one table. The first network is 96, and this is its binary representation. To make things easier, I put these binary values up here. So 96 is going to be 64 plus 32. So this is the binary value of the first network. The second network, 97, is going to be similar. The only difference is in the last bit. And the third network, 98, is also going to be similar, but the last 2 bits are going to switch. And then I'm just going to list the rest of them right away. Now the only thing left to determine is up until which point are these subnets the same, or up until which bit. So how many bits are the same for all of these subnets? We can determine that by looking at these numbers. So only the 3 bits in this third octet are different. All the way up to this point, all of these subnets match. So I'm just going to draw a line right here, and this line is actually going to be our new mask. We're going to copy all of the bits that match, so all of the bits from the first bit until the 21st bit, and this is going to be the 21st bit because we are in our third octet here. So this is bit number 21, this is 22, this is 23, and this is 24. So all of the bits left to the red line we're going to copy, and then all of the bits right to the red line are going to become 0. And that's actually it. We already have our summary IP. It's 192.168.96.0/21. There is one more thing I want to mention here. So there's one more IP address that isn't listed here, but it does fit into this summary IP, and that's 192.168.103.0. So you should be careful when doing this, and I'm going to show you why right now. Let me go back to the first slide. Okay, so let's imagine that this Area 2 network has a couple more routers in it, and that one of the subnets is this 192.168.103/24 network. If router 6 is configured with this summary IP, it's going to think that all of those subnets from 96 to 103 are to its left, or that they are connected to this interface right here. And if that's not the case, if this 103 subnet is somewhere to the right, then you're going to have a routing problem. But regardless, you're still going to be asked to summarize networks, and this scenario is just one of the risks that you're going to decide whether you're going to take it or not.